we formed 2 years ago in response to the Dover Square development that was going up on Dover Court, and as part of that, some of you might have remembered that we did a neighborhood survey to find out what kind of, if Section 37 money came out of that, what kind of improvements you would like to see in the community. And the 2 top things that came up were Dufferin Grove Park and maintaining it, everybody loves it, and improving Bloor Street. So I would like to ask the candidates what kind of concrete ideas you have for improving Bloor Street and helping us as local residents to come to Bloor Street for entertainment, for shopping, for where it is that we go rather than off to somewhere else. So I will let Chris.
Okay, since we started that end, we'll start with the responsibilities.
Okay, try to stay within the minute and a half. The story of Bloor Street is the story of a lot of commercial strips. In other words, it used to be a wonderful street, then the Dufferin Racetrack became a Dufferin Plaza, and then it became the Dufferin Mall, and guess what? It led away, if you will, all the customers from Bloor Street. And then Bloor Street was struggling to keep that. Now, it's important to understand that, because it's important to understand the economic basis of an area. So, however, Bloor Street has to find its niche in that. Yesterday I was talking to some business people from Crystal Coast, especially to Dover Court, and it became clear to me that actually that's the area in the ward that I'm going to concentrate the most in the next term, assuming I'm re-elected. I say that because it is the area that exhibits the most stress, if you will, in terms of being some criminal activities, driving prostitution and so forth, and also because of the economic weakness which the commercial strip allows. So the question is, how do you analyze it and how you revitalize it? Okay? I mean, we began the process. I have a long history of working with Residents Association in my ward, and even the Dover Square apartment, for example, which was a development. The local council there, because it's not in my area, had a conflict of interest, because it's across the street from my area, I got involved to make sure that the residents' interest was being protected. So so I plan to work with residents, local business people, economic development in the city, and actually I have a student in my office who's beginning to do some of that research.
I attended the World Urban Forum in Vancouver, June 19th to 23rd, and Canada's biggest cities did not have a single elected official present until day 4, and that was Pam McConnell talking about specifically the racism charter. At the World Urban Forum, I got many ideas specifically on this question, which is how do you revitalize a street that becomes a major thoroughfare, and it's just sort of assumed that's all it is. What I would suggest is that we borrow an idea from British Columbia, and we have a charrette. They have an organization called Smart Growth BC. We can have something called Smart Growth TO, Smart Growth Toronto. A charrette is where we bring all the stakeholders, all the people's ideas, and we explain everything. So if someone doesn't understand development, someone doesn't understand heritage designation, someone doesn't understand perhaps the points loyalty system of keeping people their dollars longer in the neighborhood, everybody gets on the same page with the maximum amount of knowledge. Then, when everybody knows as much knowledge as possible, the ideas will come from you, from me, from the neighborhood. I can just give off like 10, 20, 30 ideas right now, but those are my ideas, and I'm happy to do that. So I propose having a charrette to proactively answer this question from the input of everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thanks about this. I've been up on Bloor Street. I helped renovate a place called Sardinia's Chicken Place, and I put in a place called Bloor Street Cafe. I noticed there's been very little support in that area when it comes to criminal issues and cleaning up the area. I've talked to 14th Division. I want to have them there 24 hours to at least have some support, but I think we should begin by giving at least tax incentives to the business to allow them to improve. Every improvement they make, they should get points, tax cuts. We should have times where the city actually promotes people to support the businesses in the area. They have the potential to do quite well. Joe has done it on College Street, but the ward consists of every different street in the area. Queen has done it. We can do it on Bloor Street by supporting businesses, supporting activities up there, and making it safe first of all. There's quite a few homes in the area that are used as should I put it, crack houses, drug havens. We have to stop that. We have to proactively go in as a community and stop this drug industry there, and then we can start building the businesses there the way they should be. That's the way I look at it anyways.
Thank you. Okay, questions